Good morning, everyone. Good morning, class. Welcome to the program. Lovely to see you all today on this wonderful day, this day of. And I want to say hello to you, and I want to say hello to the things I'm doing. There we go. That's better. And these are the fun things I have on. They're gray. They're minimalist. Looks like there's red here, but they're not. They're a little low rise. This is how I like them because I don't want the hang here. I mean, they do come down. That's fine. It's a little more tasteful on a Sunday. Good morning. Body Slammer says, morning, everyone. Waiting in line is like going shopping. Gotta wait to get in the store. Well, we're all in now, so buy what you need. I picked the thing on my face and it's bleeding. Oh, dear Lord. William Finn says, alarm, alarm. I am on time today for you. Jessamine Duke says, good morning, people. Val says, yes, I set an alarm. Ty said, good morning, RJ. How are you? Tired, sullen, gaunt. I'm doing fine. It's a fine. Everything is great and nice. Aaron says, morning all. Jamie says, hey there. Michelle said, good morning, everyone. Sean Flagstaff said, those are far too sexy for this early in the morning. Hi, RJ. It's not real. I mean, it's 9:30. It's relatively late. I got up noticeably before 9:30. We're nearing, by the time I'm done the program, it's nearing the afternoon. Oh, look at this. Jordan Patrick sent a wonderful turquoise donation and a lovely song request, which I will gladly sing. Good morning, friend. Please sing the theme to the Monkees theme song. Well, it's not the theme to the Monkees theme song. It's the theme to the Monkees. The Monkees was, of course, a show. For Chelsea. So, Chelsea, this is for you. Here we come, doom, doom, walking down the street, doom, doom, we get the funniest looks from doom, everyone, me, hey, hey, we're the Monkees, doom, doom, people say we monkey around, doom, we're too busy singing to put anybody down, we're just trying to be friendly, say, because we're the new generation. We've got something to say. That was a theme for the Monkees, and it was a good way. I'm awake now. Dear Lord. And does anyone know? Of course, the Monkees never really wrote any of their music or their lyrics. Does anyone know who wrote the famed song I'm a Believer from the Monkees? Do let me know. I'd like to know if you know. I mean, I know. That's why I'm asking you. Thank you, Jordan. That was so nice. Angel said, morning, sweetheart. Hope you're staying safe. I am. I'm singing the Monkees theme song. Val said, morning, Neil. Charles says, I'm awake. Neil said, have you cut your hair, RJ? No, I haven't. I'm going to have to. I cut it like just before all this business happened. So I think I'm going to be okay for a little bit, but I may have to at some point. Clarence said, hi, RJ. Dash Wilder is now named Cash Wheeler, and Scott Dawson is now named Dax Harwood. I did not know that. Want to still have them in your show with the quarantine is over? Oh, I guess. Mary says, I admire the dedication to the accuracy with the Monkees theme. I liked that show. And if you know me, you know I'm a big Mickey Dolenz fan. When I was growing up, I just knew, said Michelle, I was going to marry Mickey Dolenz one day. Yes, Melissa was correct in saying that Neil Diamond actually wrote the theme. He wrote the lyrics to I'm a Believer. And he sings it live in his concerts. Okay. Jamie sent a nice little turquoise donation. It's very sweet. He said, sing anything you like for everyone in the chat. Now, this one doesn't have lyrics, but I was singing it this morning. So this is a perfect segue, Jamie. Thank you. This is the original theme from Live with Regis and Kathy Lee. Dun 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 and then they would go, and it would, thank you, Jamie, for being the conduit for me to sing that. That is so sweet of you. Michelle said, I like the longer hair. It suits you very well. Thank you. I'm thinking about taking it down to a nice bob, maybe here, like a Kay Ballard. Aaron said, I saw Mickey in Pippin. And how was he, Aaron? You don't seem to say, which I think is indicating a lot. Jessamine Duke wants to know if that's the metal version to the Regis and Kathy Lee theme song. It's not. There is a guitar. I listened to the full version this morning. The guitar kicks in, the solo. You know, a bunch of session musicians. After the first 30 seconds, they're like, "What? Nobody's going to listen to this part. Let's play whatever we want." Ty said, "Why was I just eating a heck?" Well, because it's the morning. I'm having coffee, and I was at the Blue Dolphin. It's a restaurant downtown. Me and Joy. And who am I sitting next to? But Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a pouring, or let's get a scooping, shall we? I'm all over the place today. Here's a wonderful. This is a generic. I think it's a kicking ass, but it is a dark one. And that's what I need right now. Although I will say, do any of you know? They say the darker roasts actually have less caffeine than the lighter roasts, and it's because it's roasted longer, so it's less dense. It's something to do with the volume. So 1 scoop of dark coffee will essentially be less volume and thus have less caffeine. Bean by bean, it's the same amount of caffeine. Speaking of, did anyone else see the horrible study that came out and that's changing my life? Apparently, people who use French press have higher cholesterol levels and doesn't seem to be good for your heart. Although I read the study and it seems dubious, it seems very coincidental. They just seem to be taking a stab. It's correlated, but I don't think it's whatever. Jeff said, "Would you consider having Regis on the show?" I would consider having Joy on the show too. And Kathy Lee. You know, she stopped doing those tackle commercials, which is also a song I can sing. If anyone wants to hear the song that Kathy Lee sings in the tackle commercials, do certainly let me know. Neil said, "Sometimes I wake up with random songs in my head. The other day it was Mike and Maria Kanellis' Greatest Loves theme," which I don't know. Jasmine said, "I feel like he's offering the coffee to smell, but we cannot." Yes, this is an interactive experience, but you can close your eyes and pretend. There's notes of chocolate and dried cherry, but you know that. OSWF said, "Are you taking up any new hobbies in isolation?" Yeah, banging my head against the wall. I've been playing video games. I've been reading a lot more, and I've been doing work. Been doing a lot of work. We're putting out videos kind of thing. I may start some sort of membership service thing on the YouTube very soon. It's all involved. It's a long process. Those are my hobbies. Angel said, "No, don't cut your hair like that. It looks so good how you have it." Well, thank you. I'll just freeze it like this. Jordan said, "I was in 2 productions in high school of The I Sing and My Favorite Year." I am familiar with My Favorite Year. I haven't watched many of them that much, but I get the gist. R.W. Parnell says, "Good to know," and I don't know what that's referring to, so I'm just going to say it's just good for you in general. I cut myself. I don't know what happened. Jeff said, "Does Jessamine Duke play Fortnite?" Well, that's probably going to be a question for her. To my knowledge, I know. Sledgehammer said, "I can't afford to tip, but if someone could tip and request the Chippendale Rescue Rangers song, I would really appreciate it. Thanks. Good day to all." I got to see if I even remember that, so maybe hold off on your money for now. Neil said, "I think it's the butter that will be affecting your cholesterol." Yeah, but it turns out not. If it's the good quality butter and you balance it with the rest of your meals throughout the day, it doesn't seem to have that much of an effect. There's that good fat, bad fat business. Adjustment says, "No, Jeff. No, I don't play Fortnite." So sorry for you, Jeff. I hope this doesn't taint your experience of the show today. Body Slammer said, "Hey, in those underwear, you couldn't do drag. Have you ever thought of doing drag? Is there a Canadian version of RuPaul's Drag Race?" Let me put it like this. Wrestling is just like drag, except wrestlers are not in on the joke. So, yes, I would say I've done drag. My favorite thing that I've done that was kind of drag, there used to be these zombie wrestling shows that I would do. And I was Zombie Arthur. I was the reanimated corpse of the wonderful B. Arthur. There's pictures somewhere on my social media. You'll have to scroll and whatever. I may bring that back someday. I need to be paid a lot of money. It was a lot of work. Nails in New York said, "Who watched the Jigsaw video?" Yes, I put together a wonderful Golden Girls jigsaw puzzle, and it was a lot of fun, and I liked it a lot. And it's on my YouTube. Look at this. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Val said, "You've been creating content." Yes, I am. Oh, look, David Arquette just texted me and said, "You up?" It's great. I'm going to text him back. You up? Can you see it? I'm in the middle of the show. Great. Nail said, "Val, it took me a second to realize how he did it." Yeah, it's that movie magic. I put together a puzzle all by myself with one hand. Jordan said, "I'll pay you $5 not to sing that song." Fine by me. RW Parnell says, "Lighter roast has more caffeine than darker roast." That is good to know. It is good to know. Sometimes you go to Starbucks or something and you think darker has a stronger flavor. You want that hit, And also, relative to a normal cup of coffee, even espresso doesn't have that much caffeine, Oh, duh, I lost my phone with YouTube on it. Oh, God. Child, I'm sorry. Have you watched The Masked Singer? Said Jeff. Are you talking about Orion, the guy who pretended that he was Elvis back from the dead and they had that mask? Oh,